I quit my job to start selling full time on Amazon in 2024. Was it a mistake? Kind of. Hey, what's up? It's Taylor, the Ecom RN, back with another video. If you're new to the channel, I started selling on Amazon in 2023, went on to do over $100,000 profit in my first year. I currently do about $35,000 a month, and I'd like to show you how to do the same. All right, so for a little bit of context, I started selling on Amazon in late 2023. My first sale was in late August of 2023. And I went on to grow that business quite a bit in that first 12 months. I launched 12 products. I published 15 different books. It was a lot of work. And that whole time in 2023, I was working full time as a nurse in the hospital. Now, if you're like me, the dream about selling on Amazon was to be able to quit my job. And so I went ahead and tried to do that as quickly as possible. And I wish I had taken a little bit of a different approach, and I'll explain why. So essentially, when I first started having success on Amazon, I was really excited and I thought, wow, this is great. It looks like I'm making enough money that I could start actually taking a little bit of money out of the business to supplement my income. And I thought, well, great, if that's the case, then why don't I just go part-time at work? So I did. I dropped down to part-time. Things were going fine. But what I came to realize was that by going part-time, I was kind of getting the worst of both worlds. I was still heavily invested in my job, and I wasn't able to spend all of my mental energy and focus on my business on Amazon. So Amazon wasn't getting my full attention, and my work wasn't getting my full attention, and neither of them were giving me a full-time income. So that, I think, was probably a mistake on my part. If I could go back and do it again, here's what I would do. Essentially, I would take the advice that you've probably already heard online but didn't really want to do, and that is that if you're serious about selling on Amazon or any other business venture, you should save up 6 months of full-time income before you quit. And what this allows you to do, and what it would have allowed me to do, would have been to just stop working entirely and focus without any financial stress just on growing the business. I think that if I had done this, not only could I have grown the business better and faster, but I also would have avoided a bunch of mistakes. For example, because I wasn't paying as much attention to my seller account as I should have, I actually ran out of stock of one of my most popular products, which definitely hurt. And then I also had another listing that got deactivated that I didn't even know happened for like 2 weeks because I wasn't paying attention. And it was a simple algorithm error on Amazon's part. All I had to do was literally just write them a quick chat, and they switched the listing back on and it went right back to making sales. But like I said, I missed out on a couple weeks of sales just from that simple oversight. So now that I am working just on Amazon full time and I don't have a job to worry about, I found that it's definitely been more productive. And what I mean is I can really dive deep into my product research. I can really do a great job on my customer service. And I've actually been able to start training a virtual assistant to come and take over some aspects of the business for me. And all of that takes time and focused energy. And I just wasn't able to bring that type of focus to the business while I was still working a job, even if it was only part-time. So if you were thinking about starting an online business, whether it's Amazon or anything else, here's the advice that I would give you just based on what I wish I would have done if I was starting over. And it's essentially to save up about $10,000 just for your first product launch. That's not including any of your cost of living or any of that. Then once you have that down, I would start saving for your actual cost of living, and I would save up at least 4 to 6 months of full-time living expenses so that you could feel comfortable and confident focusing all of your attention on your business launch. Then what I would do is I would actually probably launch while still working just to make sure that everything goes according to plan and I've started making sales and there's some proof behind my product idea. Only then would I go, yep, okay, this looks like it's working. Let's continue to grow this business. Let me focus my entire energy on it. And then I would consider leaving my job, having, like I said, saved up 4 to 6 months of living expenses to make that happen and not have to worry about taking money out of the business or anything happening unexpectedly to the business that could risk my livelihood. All right, I hope that makes sense. If you're wondering how I came up with the $10,000 figure, I just posted a video yesterday about some of the costs that you can anticipate while starting up your Amazon business. So go check that out. If you have any questions about your product idea, you can join my free product validation workshop in my school community. It's totally free to join. It's free to get my feedback. I offer one-on-one consultations. So take advantage of it while the opportunity lasts. The link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.